Good morning, YouTube. We got our part in, so today we're going to fix our GM heat and air blower control module. Should be a pretty straightforward and easy fix. So I've got a few things here that we can go through together, the tools that you might need. Pretty simple setup here, and then we'll start the project together. So of course I'm going to show you the original part here. Got this off of Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the description what you need here. This is the original AC Delco part. And it's got everything that we need in the box there, so I'm going to skip over that. You're going to need a few wrenches. I've got those up here, some electrical tape or some heat shrink fittings there. I'm just going to use electrical tape. Heat shrink fittings would probably be better, in all honesty. Excuse me. Something to cut some wires with, because we are going to have to do some splicing with the new wiring harness. And then of course some sockets. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, of course guys, just go ahead and remove your battery negative terminal cable, because it's worth the extra few seconds to go ahead. Sorry about the car passing by. It's worth a few extra seconds to go ahead and remove it, because anytime you're doing electrical work, you really should remove the battery cable just to keep yourself from breaking anything. So we'll pop the hood here. And we're going to disconnect this guy here. Right there. Perfect. Let me set you down and we'll do that. Looks like mine's a 8mm. So you need an 8mm. Alright, so we've got this guy out of the way. I'm going to move behind this cable, that way there's no way he could be touching that post there. So we got that done. Let's move on to the next step. So the next thing we've got to do is remove this kicker panel down here. There's going to be some bolts in here. I think 1, 2 that I'm seeing anyway. 2 here that we're going to have to remove, 2 bolts to pull this guy down. So let me set you guys down and we'll do that. Looks like they're 7mm. Okay, so there's the second one. Let's pull this guy down. So we've got it pulled down and kind of just out of the way. So now, what we're looking at, hopefully this isn't too dark for you guys. Let me hit it with some light here. We're looking at this guy here. It's got 2 bolts on each side and of course our wiring harness here. So we need to unplug the wiring harness first and remove these 2 bolts. Let's see, 7:30 seconds. Okay, so we got the second one out. It should just pull down now. So you can see we've got this guy here, and what we need to do now is unplug our wiring harness on the back here. See how hard that is. We'll get me a screwdriver. So it looks like we just need to push in on this guy and pull up. Okay, so we got that unplugged. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do, and I've already done it here, is these 3 wires that run up here, you just cut them back, cut them all off. Then you're gonna have to cut some wires so you can see bare metal. We're gonna splice these guys together. Now the other end that this guy comes out of runs right up back here. So you just gotta unplug that guy there. Okay guys, about got the job done here. So I've spliced all these wires together, and this is what I'm talking about, taping all the connections together. Highly would recommend, if you guys have them. I can't today because it's Christmas Eve and I don't have any, but wanted to get the job done, so I just taped everything together, all individual wires together, and then one big bundle there together to make sure they kind of stay together. But highly would recommend some sort of heat shrink connections for this. It's going to make the job 10 times easier. So this guy here, we're going to take and we're going to plug it in where we unplugged the other one on the back side. And you guys probably aren't going to be able to see this too well, but plug him in back there. So you hear that snap, plug him in there. Then we're going to grab our new part here. We're going to plug him in there. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. So he clips in just like so. So he's going to snap in there. And then once you snap that guy in, we're just going to bolt this guy back up here. Okay, so we've got the new part up, plug in the back, everything wired up here. So we'll kind of tuck this guy up in here like so. Then we can go ahead and put our kicker back up. Okay, then for our next to last step here, set the keys up here, hopefully I don't forget them. We just got to reconnect our negative terminal. And we'll jump in, test it out. And once again, this is our 8mm. Okay, now that that's reconnected, let's close the hood, climb in and test her out. Oh, I sure hope it works. It's cold here today. I'd really like some heat. Let's turn the key in, turn her on. Over here it's set to 74. Let's turn it all the way up. I'm going to turn it onto my face here. I'm going to boost the air all the way up. Boy, and look at that. Blowing just like it should. So I'm just going to put her on auto now. Make sure she cycles up like she's supposed to. Blowing the air down by the feet now. That's good, where it should be. I'm just going to cycle through all these. Make sure it goes where I want it to. So let's just do up on the dash. Perfect, working great. Whenever we turn it off, awesome. No more air coming out of the vents. All right, guys, if you found the information in the video helpful, please show your support by liking the video. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'd be glad to try to answer them best I can. Or there's other people on here that probably know way more than I do that might be able to help you out down in the comments. But be glad to try to help you out. And if you do like the channel, please subscribe. We got some more cool content coming in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.